Hi guys, DeeSims here and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you the Emerson's remodel. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome, hello, how are you? If you are returning, this is the remodel of the Emerson starter. And if you're not aware, I'll go ahead and link the Emerson starter speed build in the description down below. But this is the remodel for my sister's LP. um, Also, if you're not familiar, I'll link the trailer down in the description as well. A whole bunch of videos for you to watch. But yes, today we are doing the remodel. And first, I would like to thank everyone who stuck by me in my little brief absence. I was planning a youth retreat for my church, and it is over, and thank God, because, whew, they was getting on my nerves. But anyway, um, that's all over. I'm back. I guess you could say I'm back to full time putting up videos and things. And I'm in the process of testing out some software. So there was a lot of hiccups as to why this video is so late. It should have been out at least 2 days ago. But as you can see, it is a big remodel. I actually didn't plan on it being this big, but it is. Also, if you can hear my heat, I'm sorry. I cannot turn that off. It is 10 degrees outside right now. I live on the east coast of the United States, and it is blizzardry outside, so it's disrespectful. Disrespectful outside, that's what it is. But so I cannot turn off that heat, but I can try to block it out as much as I can. But yes, the build is definitely massive. It's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. And I didn't, in my head, when I was like sketching out exactly how I wanted it to look, I didn't think I had this much land, like this much property back there. But we did after we cleared out all the trees. If you're wondering what that black building is, don't worry about it. Yeah. If you're not familiar with the LP, it's actually like our kidnapping chambers, like someone's being held captive there. So that's their little home. It's nothing. It's nothing in there. But yes, some footage um did not record properly because my computer in the process was like overheating and I was downloading stuff and it was just it was not the right time, but it was the only time I could do it. So unfortunately, there's a section of the video, I believe the very end, where you see me landscape and do the roof, as well as the back room near the pool, has also been deleted, but we have screenshots, so yes. Um, on the terms of the LP, I think, oh, hold on, something's in my eye. Oh, wow, that was weird. Okay, on the count of the LP, there is some things going on. So, as of right now, Delilah is officially worried for her survival, for her life. Like, she's just worried because in the last part, the only reason Harley was keeping Delilah around was because she had agreed to make the money for the family because Harley is now pregnant. Yes, she is pregnant with a drug lord's baby. His name is Pick. He is beautiful and he is so sweet. And I think he is more excited about this baby than Harley. And, that's happening. But Delilah is extremely scared for her life because, as it looks, Pick, when he moved in, brought in over $100,000. So this is all their money that they're using. Well, not the girls' money because obviously they've earned nothing. But this is their money now, and Harley wanted she basically wanted to remodel the entire house for the baby. At first it started with she wanted to just add on like a unit for the nursery, and then she got carried away and Pick, he loves her to death and he gives her what she wants as long as she's happy. And he let her decorate the house to her pleasure. I mean, every woman's dream. I mean, he basically was like, do what you want. Like, I love you, and if this is going to make you happy, be happy. I mean, especially because you're carrying my child, and that's not always fun. So if you want to remodel the house and buy a whole bunch of furniture and do what you want, please go ahead and do it. So, if you can't tell, this build is a little bit on the feminine side. I still think it's very fresh and very beautiful, but I don't see it as I see the structure of it being a family home, but when it comes to furnishing, it definitely looks like it like just women are living there. And Pick is definitely okay with it because at the end of the day, he just wants her to be happy, which is beautiful, right? He's like a perfect guy, but Harley lately has just been Evelina. I don't know if this is the pregnancy or if this is just the new Harley's way. But what I think it is Harley's nervous or she's scared. But all I know is that this baby means a lot to her. And she's always wanted to be a parent. She never wanted to be one this early, and she wanted her parents to be around for it. But, life goes on, things happen, and you just have to adapt. But I know one person who should be very nervous, and that's Delilah. And that's because originally Delilah was supposed to be the moneymaker. Pitt came in, he brought in a whole bunch of money, and now Delilah's kind of like just there. And the question at the end of the last episode was, is Delilah truly needed? And I think that's the question of the century right now because Harley is pissed at Delilah. First off, Harley found out that Delilah killed their parents to join a stupid club. She killed her parents. So Harley is just fed up with her. On top of all of that, she's a rebel. She doesn't listen. She doesn't go to school. She hangs out with these horrible girls. She dressed inappropriately. She's not a person that Harley wants her to be around her children. Harley doesn't want her near them. I mean, I wouldn't want Delilah near them. Delilah's crazy, but at the same time, I think Delilah's always had this feeling that yeah, I do horrible stuff, but at the end of the day, we're family and you're my sister. So, not that she's obligated to deal with her, but she's my sister. And I think Harley is past that point. Harley is just done. She wants nothing to do with Delilah. She believes that Delilah needs to get her life together, and I am so with her on that because Delilah really needs to figure out what she's gonna do with her life because if she's I don't know, she's so lucky because so much could have happened to her already. But anyway, why I think Delilah should be worried is because in this remodel, Pick actually had to talk Harley into putting in a room for Delilah. Because Delilah's old room has been stripped and a part of the new extension. And Pick actually talked Harley into having a room for her because I think Harley was going to kick her out. And I think Harley was in the right place. I know she's pregnant and she's going through these moods. And lately she's been making really bad decisions, but she's doing it for her family and she's doing it because she thinks that's best. She was not going to let Delilah come back to the house after this new extension. So that's one reason why I believe that Delilah should be worried is because I believe Harley has officially washed her hands of Delilah. And it's sad, but at the same time, Delilah knew. Delilah knew what she was getting into. She kept doing all these things, thinking she's big and bad, thinking she had nothing else to not live for, but she had no care in the world, basically. And Harley is done. She's fed up. She's like, look, I have a kid coming. Like, I have a life now, and it happened really, really fast. But in these situations, you have to learn how to make decisions in a fast time frame. And that's exactly what Harley is doing. Yeah, she made a horrible decision kidnapping a freaking detective, but first she was doing it to protect her sister. And she was doing it to protect herself and her family and her baby. That's the biggest thing for Harley. She wants this baby to have pure perfection. Like nothing should be wrong in this baby's life. The baby should have everything. Um, she is just going to be a loving parent, and she wants to give her baby the world. And I don't blame her. Because after all that they've been through, I would want nothing but to love and to love hard. So I'm totally on Harley's side. Um, Kidnapping the detective? I don't know. I don't know if that was the smartest, but I get why she did it. But back to the build. As you can see, we just made a beautiful nursery. And the baby actually has his or her own bathroom. I just thought it would be nice to have two bathrooms in the build, just because it's gonna be three of them in there when the baby grows up, and one bathroom is never enough for Simland. So yes, like I said, Delilah's room is not a part of the extension. They actually put her in the back of the house. I think that was the only way Harley would decide to do it. She didn't want her in the same. Basically, she didn't want her under the same roof as the baby, and so she made her own roof. That's so funny. And Pick was like, whatever it takes. Just you can't just deny your sister, especially in the situation that they're in with the detective. No one, we can't afford to turn our backs on anyone right now, is what Pick is saying. And I believe Pick will do anything for his family. Honestly, anything. Like, he's never had a family. He met Harley at a coffee shop. They clicked. They went on a date. And then they decided to get really friendly. And then even more friendly. And, things happen. And now they're starting a family, and Pick has been saving up all this money all his life. Of course, it's drug money. It's all drug money, but hey, if it's going to provide for your family, you got to do what you got to do. So this is actually Delilah's flat, but we're coming up to an end, guys. This actually did not get recorded due to some issues, but I have some screenshots. I want to thank everyone for watching. I had so much fun making this. Look, it's so tan and beautiful. I freaking love it. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is going to happen, what you want to see. Remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, and have a grand, grand day. Bye, guys.